Alright, gonna play some World War II. Welcome back to all of those who decided to stay up even later. Love you and appreciate you all. So of course now I'm gonna get into some World War II and discuss, is the world at war right now? It's kind of a good question. If you look around past all the wall of information coming at us from every side, it is it's pretty obvious to me, at least, that there is multiple layers of war happening around the world. It's not a kinetic war. It's not like people are actually going out there and shooting one another on the front lines en masse and in person. But it is happening financially, politically, it's happening globally, and it is getting intense out there, which is why I thought this would be the perfect game to come and do that with. So let's see if I can pick up the correct controller and keep going. I don't even have a thumbnail for this, so let's just hit that button and say, excellent, let's go. So welcome, 3 of you that popped in there. Awesome stuff. Thanks for stopping by. It will get political, so if you don't like that, you know where to go. There's tons of other people streaming right now that I would agree are awesome people to watch and enjoy yourself. But I'm actually going to talk about serious things because I am a serious guy most of the time. When I'm not being serious, you get upset. Hey Brad, how's it going? Good to hear from you, buddy. I'm going to go shipment 1944. So let's have a think about what sort of different aspects of war am I going to discuss. Well, we could probably start with the obvious one. It's the war on information between Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. And thousands of crappy cyberpunk streams. Yes, there are thousands of those. For sure. But Chakra Zoo is playing Elder Scrolls, for any of you that don't want to hear about the whole thing happening here. Chakra's an awesome guy. He's just almost as political as me, and twice as, maybe 5 times as funny. So check that out. I'm just going to turn this down because damn, that's loud.
Move out and take position. Hostiles inbound. Securing Anton.
I better get back to the chat. Yeah.
Taking B.
Yeah, I got killed while I was not looking. Whoops. Better get out of this party too. So then everybody doesn't have to. Ta-da! Yeah, do it. It's just taking a little while. Sweet, we're done. I'm glad that ended because I don't like starting in the middle of the game. Is that free for all? This is a mashup of everything at shipment 1944, so it's domination this time. Just like what's trying to happen. If one team is trying to dominate, the Biden team was dominating in the war of information for quite a while there, but now Trump has taken it back. He's taken over again. It's like it was a plan. It was like it was all planned. Because on one big development over the last few days has been that Texas has been legally attacking all of the other states that stood up and agreed with Biden that there's no election rigging here, no matter what proof or evidence you don't have, then they're called sign the whole time. There's no proof. Where's the proof? And affidavits do count as proof, especially when you've got thousands of them. That's one good point. That's what Trump's saying. Whether this stuff is true, it's of course up to you. I'm just watching what's out there and missing completely in the game, but effectively they are in an all-out war on who is telling the truth. Now, I can't really believe the Biden team because there is just so much compelling evidence. And I was watching the live count of no thanks. I was watching the live count of the election results, and because, you know, 8 p.m. here is around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, it was just in time to see the whole 342 action that he was talking about. And I was there watching it, just jump for Joe Biden in all these states by hundreds of thousands of votes, all at the same time. Like, that doesn't happen. If you've ever watched an election result stream before, which there hasn't been, you know, for instance, since we've had mass non-coverage across the media of anything Trump related, they're just gonna shut it down every time. Because you know what? As far as I'm concerned, the media, Google, Facebook, Twitter are all on the same side. They're the same company. Let's just say, as a theoretical, a hypothetical, that they could be the same company. They're all working as friends together to try and secure this election for them, for Biden, who is basically China, right? If we look back to Hunter Biden and his connection to China, and the shitty stuff he did in Ukraine, not to mention all those stanky tapes of him getting foot rubbed by some bitches that was clearly underage. I had to watch them, otherwise I couldn't say a damn word about it now, could I? You gotta go pretty deep into the web to find that shit. And you don't want to watch it, guys. You don't want to watch it. Absolutely. Bloodstar went to bed, so I'm just working on some projects. Awesome, man. Awesome. Okay, I'm just firing randomly now. Oh, those are my dudes. Get that! Got blown the hell up. So yeah, if they're all on the same side, you know, Biden, Facebook, Google, Twitter, what else? Insta, really, kind of. Not so much political on Insta, but still technically part of the same group. They're all, you know, Instagram's owned by Facebook, so technically it's a subsidiary of Facebook. They're all the same team. That's what drives me crazy. This is what people don't understand. It's control of information. That's level 1. Okay? That's a basically. Not to mention CNN and the media. They're sort of on the same team as well. And if you want to find out more about how they work behind the scenes of the media, go check out James O'Keefe on Twitter at the moment. He has been posting the CNN tapes, and these are basically recordings that he guerrilla recorded, like not hacked, but he got into their calls and he recorded them, their mid-morning calls and stuff, and it basically outlines exactly how the media translate what they want people to hear versus what they don't want people to hear. So very interesting stuff to be watching and listening to. Yeah. So I'm back in my usual spot, last on the losing team. But, you know, I'm talking other things. You were doing good until that grenade made a blast to your face. I know, right? Am I busy tomorrow night? Yes, I'm picking up my daughter. And then after that, I was going to go hang out with the missus at her work function. So I was kind of going to be busy. I don't think I'll have enough energy to actually go to the work function, though. We'll see what happens. It was my daughter's birthday the other day, so we were going to celebrate that. They seem to be the components of ideological homogeny and control. That is true. Now, they're playing a game, a very old game, and they've played it the same way for so many years. So many years indeed that it just becomes the norm, the new norm. Does that sound familiar? But when we move ahead from that, what's the end game? Now, the end game, of course, is to take back America from Trump and his team, which are, you know, if I could say what his alignments were, they are with certain factions of the military, certain other governments that have the same ideology as Trump, yet can't publicly have that ideology because of, the facade. They have to put up this look. And if they don't...
Mission begins now.
Oh yeah, that's right, no grenades at the start. Don't bother firing. Do not bother firing. Ow! Oh, bitch.
Reloading.
Why I need to say ow is beyond me. So yeah, what's the next step in what could be happening on that scene? Okay, probably the best place to watch would be the next big date is January 6th. I think that's when they hold the last few certifications. And to become president-elect, you actually, after reading into it, you actually have to be certified by the college states.
Capturing Charlie.
And that is pretty hard to do when there's so much things that are contested, like we saw here. Now, when somebody calls fraud, it's a big thing, and I've said that quite a few times to no avail in the last few streams. But once we have that, do I have it? Oh, son of a... Yep. Angry battlers do not win. Chill, man, chill. Where is this guy? He is in here. Uh-oh.
Closing with Charlie.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
They're taking Baker.
Oh, that's my guy. Sorry, my dude. The January 6th deadline. Do you think they're going to switch Joe Biden out pretty soon after his inauguration? I would think so, because at that point he's going to have to speak a lot of the time, and as you can tell, as most people can tell, which they're trying to hide, is that he's got the first signs of dementia rocking up on him,
They're capturing Abel.
The dude's losing his stuff. He doesn't know who his wife is half the time. I think he gets them mixed up with his sister. Which is why I agree with the whole idea that they didn't let him campaign for that exact reason. He would have looked like a fool in front of millions of people. And it was just so convenient that there's, this very real and dangerous COVID virus hanging out around everybody, everywhere. Which I found out today, the PCR test, they can't distinguish between the normal flu and COVID. But, it's still a very real virus. So, what can be done? You can't really do much more about it. But it throws into question the whole amount of people that are suffering from the real debilitating effects of COVID-19. It's harsh. If the numbers are fudged, if the numbers are all fudged up, then what do we make of the next part of the situation? But that's another part of the war, isn't it? If they've got something, it's like a cover, it's like a smoke screen, as well as something that's really happening. And that makes it a lot easier to hide what's going on. But what they couldn't hide in Georgia was the fact that they were caught on video doing something that they had on the record said that they were not doing, or at least not in the exact way that they thought they had said, Oh, damn sniper.
They're capturing Charlie.
Okay. He's not there. He's long gone. Here they are. So yeah, that's sort of the first layer of the war that is happening. A second layer is that while the whole political war is going on, we've also got this war of the masks versus the non-masks. Now there's lots of reasons why you should wear a mask, but in order to wear them successfully, there's a few rules you must abide by. And one of which is that after you've touched them or worn them for 20 minutes, you must replace them. Otherwise, the effectiveness that people are going for is reduced by, 80 to 90%. And they have to be placed on your face correctly, and these sorts of things. And we've got to remember that the coronavirus is smaller than the flu virus, and the flu virus can get through those masks. It's clearly labelled on the back of all packets of those masks that they do not actually prevent the transmission of viruses in that respect.
Domination.
So,
take control.
That's another war happening between two different factions. Those who believe what they're told, and those that look at what they're told and then decide for themselves whether they're going to run with it. A good thing I'm reminded of is this meme of basically a whole bunch of conspiracy theorists all relaxing and having fun at the beach and hanging out with one another and feeling great. And then there's the normal people who are wearing plastic bags over their head, dressing up in rubbish bags to go shopping and wearing masks all the time, and they're living in fear for their lives. These are very real and dangerous virus that kills almost 0.07% of the world's population. And that is something horrid to think about, especially when the flu did, maybe 1.6% it usually kills per year. But thankfully there's been no deaths from the flu in the last, in the last 9 months. So that is great. I believe everything the CDC and the WHO says. That's why that's why I'm sort of subscribed to their channels. I go and check out their pages all the time just to see what's happening. And stay up to date on the reality of the situation. You just never know when you're going to get shot in the face by a shotgun. Whoa! Not again, dude. Alright. Fine. You wanna play that? Homie, don't play that.
Baker's lost.
Oh, we gotta do something about that. Oh, I should have kept that going. That was fun. I love this gun. Thank you so much, Deathwolf, for pointing it out. Yeah, sniper versus this gun. Sorry, dude, not happening. If I'm pointing at you, you're likely dead. Yeah, there you go, Shotty. Shotgun dude. Going down. And there he's back to life. Son of a bitch. Oh, the joys of respawning. But yeah, I'd love to pop over to your house, Brad, with Rick and catch up for a good old shoot the breeze. I'd probably have to bring my daughter with me. she'd likely have fun with Soap though. She probably would. Oh no, there's lots of good players on my team now. They're killing everybody. Okay, I need a switch gun. I need to switch back to something else. Something a little different. Let's try the cook. Oh shit, I missed. Son of a bitch! I got flanked! Yeah, okay. So I want to try a few hypotheticals about what would happen if Biden wins, right? Okay, so he works for China, just like, we've got Jacinda Ardern here who works for China. He clearly has communist values, and since, getting all that debt, where our where our bloody 3-4 months of paid leave came from. That was from China. They're putting the bill. And if New Zealanders are noticing the fact that she is just spending like crazy and not putting together the other half of the picture, which is where is she getting the money from? She's racking up debt with China. And how is she going to repay that debt? Through selling our assets and resources, but she's already gone through the motions of doing that. You know, our waterways, not our waterways, our water, you know, the underground water, that sort of thing. She's sold that and basically given it for free to China in the last 6 months. She's changed a whole lot of the abortion laws to fall into line with communist China's, the CCP's actual intentions. And her and Jack have some pretty intense Minecraft mod packs going on. Yeah, exactly. She might have fun, so I'll put it to her if she'd like to come over. I bet she would. She'd rather do that than stay here with everybody. She's a good kid. So yeah, if you're not up for anything, I'll definitely come over on Friday. I do feel like a beer or two, so I might even, yeah. Yep. I'll set something up. I'll let you know anyway. I'll give you a buzz. There we go. Bang. Oh man, they kicked my ass. But oh well. And so continues the story. What else is of importance at this point in time? Now, there was the Texas lawyers going that. There's also, when it comes to the mask versus the non-masks, there's Germany. Okay, now Germany has put together a crack team of lawyers and attorneys to try and take the people behind the whole beginning of COVID-19, the at least political part of it, to court. You know, they're not denying that it's not a virus. That what they're doing is they're bringing light to the pretense under which the virus was formed. Yeah, man, I was going to invite Joe over too. Oh, that'd be cool. He is a great guy. I had an awesome time talking with him. But let's go infantry. I'm just going to blow some people up. Probably not the best choice. I probably should have chosen the fast guy, airborne. I'll go airborne on the next one.
Keep moving!
Oh, thanks, buddy.
We're winning the fight!
Okay, very intense. Glad I have my headphones on. So much easier with headphones on. Oh, don't bunch up, buddy. Whoa, shit! Dang it. I did not see that guy. Yeah, if Biden wins, it's China behind America. You know, he'll be the front man, of course. Joe Biden for a little while, then Kamala will take over. Then after that, somebody else will be appointed as the vice president, the real one, the one they think should be in there. And we don't know who that is yet, because they're sort of vying for positions in the background. Damn it. Damn you old coot. That was his actual name. Son of a... I don't like this. I don't like this guy. Ooh, Deathwing. Let's try Deathwing.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
And then things are going to be basically back to normal back to what it was 5 years ago. That's what I mean by back to normal. What the hell was... Oh yeah, I'm stuck with the blur. Everybody was stuck with the blur for a moment there. Oh, son of a... Nice shot, buddy. Dude, don't lie there. Like, honestly, everybody sees you.
Kill denied.
They're on the move!
Nice. Nice work, Smoke, dude. Oh man, this gun's a little bit different, alright? These SMGs are fast, man. Ah, oh, you come up behind me. I did not even notice that. So another interesting factoid about China is I watched quite a few videos recently involving China, like important, prominent Chinese, not advocates, they're more like scientists and political elite.
Firing battery 1. Target position confirmed.
Actually admitting to the fact that they have owned people in Wall Street and high up in American politics since the 70s.
Kill confirmed. We're winning the fight.
And that's pretty mean. Like they uploaded it in China and then took it down almost immediately, but people got it. People downloaded it before it was gone. Shit. So great one to watch. If I can find that again, it's probably going to be difficult, but I'll give it a shot. Uh-oh, don't stand there, bro. They're firing at my dead body. Oh, fucking incendiary shotgun, son of a bitch. Okay, now let's see if Trump wins. What happens next? What happens next if Trump wins? Okay, so basically the first thing to go would be social media blackout on certain information. Okay, he's already trying to end Section 230. Now what that means is basically it gives a blanket amount of immunity to social networks for the content that users post on their sites. So if he removes that, what that will mean is that people that promote content in a certain way on those platforms will be held responsible. Like the companies themselves will be held responsible for what they censor and what they do not censor. Now that's an important thing. If they can censor the way people see things, then they're giving an unfair advantage to one side over the other, which is it's terrible. We shouldn't have that.
Kill denied.
It should be a fair playing field, which I think is why a lot of Americans are pissed off, especially the ones that think there is a kind of what do you call it, election rigging going on. More pedophiles go to prison. Hopefully. I don't think the whole Anthony Weiner tape and the Hillary Clinton emails are over. I'm always in the death one. I'm sure it just shows me that because the game doesn't like me. But yeah, I would say that more pedophiles would go to jail. Because they had already done like massive groups. We got Nexium, that one which was led by this crazy ass dude, cult leader, obviously. Oh man, I did shit again. Son of a... Oh well, who cares? Crazy ass cult leader. There was one famous girl in there, Alison Mack, who I used to have a big crush on when she played a reporter in Smallville, the bloody Superman TV series. But hey, they all went down, and the main point of that was actually to bring to light the fact that there is large sex trafficking rings involving underage girls and boys, and people are making a lot of money. Like Epstein, you know, nobody gets a whole bunch of money for a whole bunch of things, for doing a whole bunch of nothing, for just being a guy that walks around and has an island and manages a bit of money. Because he was managing some pretty prolific, elite accounts, you know. That's not disputed. Everybody knows that. But if you watch the Epstein the Epstein series on Netflix, you'd probably pay careful attention to how Trump is framed in everything. You know, Netflix are pointing at Trump to say, look, Trump's with Epstein, when everybody knew the opposite was true. It was the Clintons, it was the Bushes, there was all these guys, you know, Jimmy Kimmel, bloody what's his name, Anderson Cooper. We've got just everybody went out there. Mark Zuckerberg, he went out there. He's even, you know, he didn't even have a post of him on that island saying, look, they're doing some weird stuff out here, but I had to try it. And, you know, I'm not even going to mention what he was doing. This one silent for a while. And just die immediately. That's fucking great. Silent as hell, isn't it? Oh, what are we playing? We're playing domination. Sweet. We know where they're going to be.
Capturing Able.
Damn it, should have pulled the trigger earlier.
We control all objectives. Hold the line.
Excellent. I'll take A, guys. They can't hear me. I'm not in their party. You should buy and play Cyberpunk. Thanks, dude. Now, I'm not a sheep. I'm not a sheep, brother. Sorry. That's what I'm talking about tonight. Sheep. Nah, I'm not. I'm talking about political things tonight. But yeah, everybody's got Cyberpunk, and there's like Bradley said earlier, thousands of shitty ass streaming Cyberpunk. I didn't even see the hype. Like a buddy of mine at work told me today about how prolific the hype was for that one. I was like, oh, are you getting Cyberpunk? And I was like, what's Cyberpunk? And he's like, oh, you don't know? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I was watching political shit. I was watching real stuff. I was actually watching shit that matters. You know, but that's life. You know, some people play video games, and other people get into what I get into is thinking about things that affect everybody on a massive scale. Like, there'll be better games after the war is over. You know, after this war is over, there'll be better games out there.
They're taking Baker.
Apparently it's got John Wick in it and all that stuff, isn't it? Which is why everybody's going, AP? Oh, it's got John Wick in it? It's like when when Death Stranding had that guy Daryl from The Walking Dead. Norman Reedus. You know, that sort of thing. Well, welcome back, dude, down the block. I see you are streaming some stuff on Twitch earlier. Very cool. Uh-oh, kill guy. Shoot him in the leaves. My mate's got a pretty good PC and he had to turn everything right down to the lowest settings to stream it. What, Cyberpunk? Holy crap. It must have really great graphics then. That's probably what the big hype is about. But then, yeah, I don't have anything that powerful. Do not have anything that powerful to run it. Except like a PlayStation 4. Why would a PlayStation 4 be able to run it, but not a computer?
Baker's overrun. Closing with Baker. Baker locked down.
Ah, nearly got him. The RTX just chews up GPU memory. Ah, yep. I betcha. Well, I was just trying to find out ray tracing for Minecraft, which is why I stopped by to try and join Dude Down the Blocks game, but it wouldn't let me because it's not actually, it doesn't actually work on PS4, even though it says it's been available since 2019 on Minecraft for PS4. That doesn't mean it actually goes. No, it just doesn't support it, according to the warning message I got from
They're capturing Able.
Minecraft. Is you do not have the right system to run the software. I haven't bought an HD, whatchamacallit, texture pack just to see if I could switch the ray tracing on, because there's actually a switch in there. So many years in development just to be a game that could barely be played, that's crazy. Yeah, you need RTX card to play that. In a PlayStation? Because, yeah, I'm only playing Minecraft on a PS4.
Domination. Take
control. If I can get an RTX card for it, then I might consider it, but my PlayStation is almost at the point of, what do you call it? It's called, planned obsolescence? No. It's not planned obsolescence, it's after warranty breakdown. So they have a kill switch in the PlayStations and printers. You know, I found this in the printer many years ago, and I was like, okay, this is proof. This is proof that they design things to break down after the warranty term is over. And my PlayStation is coming up to that limit very soon, in hours and in time itself. So I won't be putting any more money into this one. I'll just wait until it breaks down, and then I'll have to buy a PS5. And I just hope it's long enough to get past the first year of it being twice the price that it should be. You know, just because it's marketable and it's wanted. You know, that's the key thing for this. Because for sure, the PS5 is going to run it. Like, that is just an absolute. They wouldn't have loaded that into Minecraft if they didn't know that PS5 was going to run the same version of Minecraft that this one is. Yeah. No, PlayStation is old technology, RTX is new gen tech. Yeah. Yeah, you go back and play your fucking computer, dude. Go on, Will. Go play your fucking computer.
Enemy paratroopers in the sky.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about it coming to PlayStation at all. Like, they completely avoided the subject, which tells me that it's not coming to PlayStation. But that does not affect my want and need to play Minecraft as a relaxation. Because otherwise, you know, you see me here playing this one, I am stressed the fuck out, and I'm ready to attack everybody, because this is war. And it's the USA versus China right now. It is USA versus China. And who's winning? Who is winning the war? I think the USA is going to win. I'm pretty sure the USA is going to win this one. Like, what they got in advantages at the moment just completely outweigh what China has. Like, China has a dimension-riddled sniff whisperer, okay? They've got a dementia-riddled sniff whisperer as their front man. Not a good look, China. Not a good look. And not like all Chinese people. I'm not against all Chinese people. Okay, those guys are nasty. They've always been nasty. And they have been putting out some really high-level propaganda for multiple years and just ruining the lives of millions of Chinese people. So there's lots of people that want to stand up in their own country, but they can't, because you know what happens? You get shot. Okay, what happens in the West? We get blocked. Alright, that's the difference. This is chips versus the other thing. I think Cyberpunk is coming to PS4. It's already on PS4. right there. We can play it. It looks great. It just looks like every other game. I only found out about it after I got a driver update for my graphics card. China has more people and troops. Yeah, but China also had, you know, it's not a real war. It's not a kinetic war, man. It's a war on the financial system. Okay, if you didn't notice, they're fighting against the financial system, for one. And they've done a great job of destroying that for America at the moment. It went from way up in jobs and economic standing in the world to way down right now. Like, I hear from a lot of my American mates that people are going to be on the street soon with the way things are going. And I can understand why. You know, there's bugger all jobs. You can't even go to a cafe and eat. Everybody's running scared for their lives all the time. And it's just chaos. You know, there's so many people playing video games, and you know why? Let me just point it out. Let me just upset everybody. It's because video games are a point of escape. We use them to escape from our real lives, so that we don't have to think about that shit. So we don't have to address it. We don't have to look at it. We don't even have to talk about it. And social media makes it so easy. Anybody that does talk about it, blocked, cut, pushed to the bottom. Like, I'm just pushed to the bottom. But if I said a few more things, you might find that tomorrow there won't be a channel here. There will just be empty. It will be an empty space. Especially so if I've managed to hit on something that is true. But let me just reiterate. 1, COVID-19 is a real disease. Okay, it's a real disease. I don't think it's not real. I think it's fucking real. It's like everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. You gotta believe it when the masses believe it. You gotta believe it when the CDC says it. You gotta believe it when the WHO says it. Now, otherwise, you're off. You're gone. Okay? So that's why I believe it. You know, wear your mask. Despite the warnings on the back that say, don't, you know, these do not protect you, and replace them every 20 minutes. You gotta replace them every 20 minutes. Use them around people 2 meters away. Blah, blah, blah. I've got to put all this stuff in here just to keep this going. Otherwise, tomorrow, it's over. Gone. So, that is the point at which we've got to look at what comes next. Now, on the 6th of January, they will decide, you know, the actual people who are supposed to decide who president-elect becomes, not CNN, not Fox News, not fucking the BBC or the NBC or the MSNBC. Those guys don't get to tell you who the president is. It's actually the college, you know, the Senate college in each state. They have to certify that the votes were legal, and then he becomes president-elect. Until that point, on January the 6th, when they certify or hold a re-election. But in order to hold a re-election, they've got to ensure that there is going to be zero voter rigging, voter fraud. Okay? Now, even if there, you know, once there has been an allegation of fraud, it must be investigated. I'd say it should be investigated because of the basic reasons.
Domination.
One being, how are you supposed to hold a fair and legal, election if everything's rigged for a certain player? Now, the players involved there are Dominion, a Canadian company that makes and upgrades voting machines, right?
Recon searching for targets. Baker's lost.
And Dominion got caught. They got caught rigging stuff with the machines.
Recon aircraft ready.
No, the guys from Georgia got caught
Capturing Baker.
swapping ballots. They took away certain ballots and replaced them with other ones. There were so many different ways that they were getting. Oh,
Artillery
fuck!
ready for orders. Waiting coordinates. Recon searching for targets. Enemy capturing
Jesus,
targets.
that was my own friend. I did not know this. I've got all these things.
Recon searching for targets.
Let's see where that guy's at. Oh shit, I'm out of the open. Get out of the open, damn it. 14 left in the chamber. Oh, fucking shotgun.
Enemy contact, Dave. Firing for full effect. Target zone locked.
Wait until round 2. Now the map will start. That's what everybody else does because it's a smart move.
Taking Charlie.
Damn it, nearly got away with it. Totally nearly got away with it. I've heard a crossbow that triggers my PS. I heard a crossbow, that thing triggers my PTSD. Still fun to use though. I haven't unlocked it yet, man.
Enemy contact enabled. Perfect shot. Shit, they got him. Enemy capturing Charlie.
Okay, it's on, it's on.
Enemy capturing Charlie. They're capturing Charlie.
I must be the host for this game, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing so well.
He's leaving cover. Enemy capturing Able.
Son of a bitch!
Enemy recon aircraft observed. Enemy contact Able. Firing primary battery. Target position confirmed. They're taking Able. They're taking Baker.
I think we're gonna smash them this round. Holy shit, who's fired at me? Where the fuck did that dude come from? I think we smashed, you old coot. It wasn't me though, I didn't do shit. How did we win that? We just held it, man. We just held the line. That was the shortest. That is the shortest one I've ever played through. So yeah, if Trump wins, CNN, all those guys go down, they get replaced. You know, it'll be OAN next. That'll be the next chosen Patriot station. Okay, those people are working for America. Holy crap, I think I got shot from the back too.
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. They're capturing Baker. Charlie locked down. They're taking Baker. They're capturing Charlie. Firing.
Take Baker then.
Target position. Taking Baker. They're capturing Charlie. Firing precision artillery.
Son of a bitch.
Position B. A captured. Enemy capturing A. Firing primary battery. Target position is on bomb mission underway. Enemy recon aircraft observed. Able is overrun. Recon flight concluded. Baker locked down. Enemy capturing Charlie. Enemy strafing run. Inbound. Capturing Baker.
Shit, I knew that was gonna happen. Can I shoot that plane down? I can't, can I?
Capturing Baker.
I can't shoot a kill streak plane down, can I?
Enemy
Tell me I
capturing
can, because if I can, I will do that every damn time. Every damn time I'm gonna blast him out of the sky. I'm gonna learn how to do it. That's what I'm gonna do. Fucker. He got me good. He got me good.
Securing Baker. Capturing Baker.
Okay.
Fighter pilot inbound. Strafing the target. Searching for targets.
Damn it, I didn't get there in time. If they take Baker, they're gonna take... They're gonna take B next. Get there.
Enemy holds on.
Oh, it's a sticky one. The first time I think to bloody throw it back, it's a sticky grenade.
Taking Charlie. Capturing Charlie.
Shit, I ran into the wall. You can, but it's hard. Alright. Fuck yeah, I'm doing that, man. I'm doing it.
Find cover. He's on bomb mission.
You'd have to be already... You'd have to see it before it happened, right? You'd have to...
Baker locked down.
Fucking...
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Capture.
Shit.
Enemy capturing A.
It was the wrong noise. You gotta listen for the right noise.
Baker's
The right
overrun.
noise is the death noise.
Enemy contact at A.
Oh shit! I did not read the room on that one.
Closing with Baker.
Oh.
They're taking Able.
Yeah, funnily enough, PlayStation does actually, it's supposed to be able to run ray tracing.
Fighter pilot inbound.
Like, it's not that great of a thing. Like, we've had Shadows for ages that could, you know, there's lots of games that can do that. In PlayStation 2 we had them.
Closing with Baker.
I forget which game it was.
Enemy contact with Able. Capturing Charlie.
Shit. Fuck it. Man, I love this game though. It's coming up to bedtime, so I'm gonna get to bed in a second after this round is over. How long we got? Not long. I would love to get in the top 3 on the winning side for a change.
Taking Charlie.
Top 3 on the losing side, not so great, right? Oh, fuck. Bad time to run out of bullets.
Taking Baker.
There's the noise. Oh, it's outside. Shit.
Enemy contact with Charlie. Charlie's overrun. Counterattack. Taking Charlie. Enemy down.
Come on. Oh, fuck.
Enemy water fire incoming. Fall back.
I threw it the wrong way. Obviously.
Taking Baker. Incoming enemy artillery. Incoming.
Oh, you
Baker's overrun.
tricky bastard. You tricky bastard.
Get to cover. Enemy recon aircraft observed. Capturing Baker.
Fuck.
Enemy bomber approaching. Incendiary bomb firing battery 1. Target position confirmed.
No, not that. I switched back to it after I bloody...
Strafing run inbound. Hold firm.
Fuck, get out of there.
Recon air.
Oh, don't do that. Yeah, it auto switches. Oh shit. Ow.
Enemy
I
recon
felt that one.
aircraft observed. Taking Baker. They're capturing Baker. Intel bomb mission underway.
Oh no.
Must be. Enemy paratroopers surrounding us. Securing Baker. Fighter aircraft ready. Offer a strafing. Enemy capturing Charlie. Enemy capturing Charlie.
Ah, son of a bitch, he's good with that shield.
Enemy holds on.
He's right, pussy, but good. Good with that damn shield. Here's a huge vagina. Hey, everybody.
Bomber in the sky. Take cover.
Oh, it just brings out the worst in me, doesn't it? That and Instagram. Damn, I savaged those poor little kids.
Capturing Charlie.
Well, you shouldn't lie, little children. I'm basically just blaming you for doing what I did when I were young.
Enemy contact.
I'll reload it, damn it. Fuck, we're getting smashed, guys. Get in there.
Enemy holds all positions. They're dug in.
Ah, them and their bombs.
Take them down.
Use your oh, fucker.
He's moving. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to come. Capturing Baker.
Man, how can they be everywhere? You guys, what are you guys doing? We have to follow you guys.
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Baker is ours. Capturing Baker. Division artillery. Target position confirmed. Good job.
Okay. Ah, I dropped a fourth. Look at those kills. That's all they're doing is kills. Kills, but no freaking winning. Well, thanks, Deathwolf, Brad, Dude Down the Block, all that sort of thing. And whoever else was listening, I hope you have a wonderful evening. And don't think too hard about these hypotheticals. Like, honestly, there's nothing we can do but sit back with our popcorn and enjoy the show. Because it is just madness out there. It's just crazy. And that's what's cool about it. Like, nothing like this has ever happened in the history of memory. You know, like, well, not mine, not those before me, but maybe 300 years ago. Maybe. After this, history may need to be rewritten. Because for the last year, things have been... It's either going to be one way or the other. And we won't know until time itself tells us what the hell went on right now. Like, in 20 years, we'll all be laughing about it. Because I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of death and destruction from this. I think what's either going to happen is, you know, we're all going to get wiped out. So then, you know, there's going to be nobody left to cry about it. Or, you know, like zombie style, like, honestly, they give one person the vaccine, they turn into a zombie, and next thing we got World War Z, right? You know, it's a possibility, a very long shot possibility, but, you know, it's out there. The other one is that people understand what's going on, and they do something about it, because it's, you know, us versus the world. People versus the globalists, I should say. Those who sort of run things from behind the scenes, and we're not supposed to know that they do, but they don't care that we know that they do, and nobody wants to admit that they do, but they kind of do, and nobody wants to say anything about it because they're pussies. And nah, it's because they know you get in trouble. You get scorned by everybody for it. And I'm still in the damn game. Why can't I just press thing and leave? There's leave game. Sweet. That is not leave game. That is. Sweet. I get a forfeit, but who cares? Impossible. I'm immortal. Yeah, that's right. Especially if you're a zombie, you'd be undead. Forever. Nah, you wouldn't be. Spoopy zombie death wolf. The other good possibility is that everything changes for the better after this, because we work out who was telling the truth. Then we deal with the situation as a global society versus a very small fraction of sociopaths, narcissists, and psychopaths with, you know, terrible tendencies that we don't even want to think about or talk about. Because they are out there. We've seen it. We've seen the proof of that in this last year, hidden amongst, well, sprinkled amongst all the other stuff that we've been seeing on TV, on social media, and just hearing, you know, from people in the know, telling their stories, albeit anonymously, but still, there's truth in these whistleblower testimonies that we hear a lot about. Oh no, it's already begun then. Hey, Filippo, welcome, bro. Yeah, just getting really serious and talking about some of the issues that we have faced and are about to face. You know, I will do a happy celebratory stream pretty soon, because, you know, it's been a while. So thanks everybody for showing up, and enjoy the rest of your night. In the meantime, be kind to one another. Peace. I'm out. Yeah, I get to go get some sleep. Thank you everybody for joining. I really appreciate it.